My name is Samaila, and I'm a Research and Policy Fellow at the Partnership for Strong Communities for Research and Advocacy organization, working on issues of housing and housing choice and equitable access to housing across the state of Connecticut. We work on issues ranging from the importance of choice, stability, affordability, and creation of housing. And so there's something that we've been doing for a while. And for my end, I work on like the research side of things. So lots of analysis, lots of data, lots of research on legislation, budgets, etc., and how we can make things more equitable and more effective in creating an environment where everybody can thrive. So what I'll be demonstrating today is kind of like is in line with my work. And I want to start by saying this was for a survey that we collected through Google Forms, um, which was kind of downloaded to an Excel spreadsheet. And let me show you what the spreadsheet looks like. So the thing with that, however, is that with Google Forms, there's like you can query the data a bit, kind of like have the graphs and just look at the summary of the responses much easily. But when it came down in Excel, it's lost some of that power, I guess. And so I had looked through doing it with pivot and all of that, and it was fine for some issues. But if you look at column AC to, I want to say um, E, AE, where it's allowed for multiple responses, I'll just expand one so you can see. They're sort of separated by semicolons. And I found it difficult to like separate these responses and analyze them very quickly. And so what I did was to go through, I'll try to do it again. I tried it this morning and it took a while, but also I will put in the prompt. I went into, probably just start a new one. I went into ChatGPT. I had tried with Copilot, and so the responses weren't like great um, when I double checked them. And so I kind of uploaded the file here using the add button, add from library. And so community survey analysis slim. This slim, and I'll do more talking while it works. But, and so I asked it to summarize the data in a spreadsheet. Um, lib and sending everything. The responses are in English, Asian, Creole, and Spanish. And make graphs editable. And give detailed summary. Um, sorry, I'm kind of like just winging it here. This prompt is slightly different from what I put, but I'm using this just so you see how it works. And then I put that in. I use I put it on thinking mode. And I tried it this morning again. It took a while, so I'll just go about talking while it does its thing. But part of the issue that this survey was in three languages, and I kind of like it allowed for responses, and I kind of was able to compile them into one file. But some of the responses, obviously, even if the response to the same question, the answers were not in English. And so this kind of like helped um, to summarize that. So I'll go back to a finished version just to show what I ended up bringing. And so this is the output, and it has different summary levels. So, the demographics kind of like broke those down, gender, grade for youth respondents and adult respondents and stuff like that. Kind of broke down the service ratings this way, so it's easier for me to analyze, um, etc. I will say, even if you didn't get this, the way the survey was done, it had options for them to kind of like select from. You had an option also to like put in an answer as well, but so it's, I guess, easier for it to like bring things from those as opposed to just, open form questions. And so yeah, that's my